Hey guys, what's going on? We're going to play some more Blood Bowl, and this is actually going to be a kind of cool match. It's Necromantic against the Undead. And they actually have are they first team? No, they've played a match as well. But they only got an injury, and the SPP for the victory went to, or the MVP went to a zombie. Oof. Only, they've got the 2 goals, the 2 whites. So this is going to be a fairly even match. They'll get a Bloodweiser. Not a concern. Usually should get a Bloodweiser. My team's pretty vanilla too. The only difference is that I killed a dude in our previous game. And I only have 1 ghoul. So I've got the 2 flesh golems, the 2 whites, a werewolf, and a ghoul. So we're tied on the amount of people that can carry the ball. It's just we don't have that same... I don't know, I will say, though, that his mummies are far scarier than my flesh golems. Alright, now, and probably will be. Did I turn down the sound on my Blood Bowl client? As I mute the entire fucking thing. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. Yes, I did. That's why it's quiet. I wish I'd realized that before the video was site. And yeah, I'm okay. I hate losing against elves because it feels like I probably would have been better off if I never even showed up. I think they're probably the single most unfair bunch of oh, he picked a zombie. Oh, okay, he leveled up the zombie. Using his own money. Okay. So we will be even on bench. Nuffle just either seems to love the elves, which is silly because they don't need the more bullshit, or it hates me when I play elves. So it could still be the first. Just playing in his stadium in the rain. Interesting. He won the toss. That's his leveled up zombie. He gave it block. He chose to kick. Interesting. He has to have 3 pieces on the line. He's obviously played a game. Why is he? What is he doing? What is he doing here? Mummies go on the line. Why are the mummies not on the line? This is wrong. This is wrong on so many levels. You don't do this. Mummies belong on the line because they're slow and they hit hard. Okay. I mean, if he's gonna be stupid and do that, then okay. He's putting his block zombie over here. Did he not pick up? He doesn't have any skeletons. I prefer skeletons, not necessarily for the front line, but I prefer having. I like having some. Move this out of the way before it starts going off inevitably, because that's how my phones work. We're gonna get this set up really quickly. I know exactly what I'm doing here. Play Necromantic a few times, you know what you're doing. But yeah, these mummies belong on the line. What he's doing is wrong. Deserved. Deserved. That's what you get for not putting a mummy on the line. Because I wouldn't be able to do these 2 dice. There's a 2 concede limit, but... Or a 5 concede limit in the league, but I wouldn't be surprised if this guy concedes given the way things are going. Yeah, I fucked that up. I should have pushed him here first, but it's okay. We'll be fine. On pickup rolls, our chance of pickups are working are lower, so we're going to risk that later. But it's going for it with his next hits, so I'm not sure I like that idea. We'll just do this blitz here. I could have gone for the ghoul here. Probably would have been the better bet. But this is fine. We're going to stay, though. We're going to come out this way. Okay, there. We need a zombie to mark the mummy. Because who gives a shit about the zombies? The zombies are here for fodder. Mark him. We're going to act like we're going to mark this one because it's good practice. When we're going to position the werewolf over here. I think. It's his weak side right now. Risky play goes last. This may be a low-scoring game because of the rain, but I picked it up. I'm not going to try a pass. Not unless I have to. I forgot these are 2-minute turn time. It's not that it matters to me. I usually know what I'm doing. I try to plan out my actions. Ooh, excuse me. I try to plan out my actions during the opponent's turn just so I'm not wasting time going, what can I do? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Now, obviously, that'll change. You know, what happens during his turn changes things. And if I start seeing things like, I know in the past I've seen, oh, we can do it this way. No, we're just going to go for the easy play. Which I just noticed, like, right at the start of my turn. So that's not to say I always 100% know what I'm doing before I do it. A lot of the time I won't figure it out until then. So that's going to be a 2-die against this white. From his white. It's a 2-die in this white. Oh. Dub skull into dub push. That's not a good start for him. He had the same number of rerolls. But that push actually is kind of helpful to me. Because I can deal with this zombie here and move this one up to get blocking on these guys. Probably. Yeah. Now I can't if he follows. He did. He's getting a lot of pushes. He hasn't gotten a POW yet, which I'm okay with. I could swing something over here to give that an extra die, and charge in potentially with the claw, mess him up. Yeah, I'd free up these guys. Go for the dodge. I dare you. Yeah, try it. Try it. 5+. Try the 4+. You've got low agi. Do it. He can't do anything else except for make a dodge in either of these places. These guys can only dodge around. He made it. Nice. Unexpected. Won't complain though. That's an unusual blitz to go for. Yep. Yep. Fair. Okay. So this is going to change the plan slightly. So you need to step up to block him. And we'll 2-die the mummy with claw. First action, because it's so good. Now we're going to 1-die the mummy with claw. Which pays off. What armor, mummy? Claw's so good. Alright. We need to get some coverage here on some of these guys. So I've used my blitz, so that can't happen again now. This can happen to give a 2-die against the ghoul. It's a 1-die. It's a 2-die. It's a 2-die. I can fix the issue of that being a 1-die zombie block here by moving the flesh golem here. First, let's do this. This is a less risky play. Let's move the ball up before I forget, because I was about to. I can make this less of an issue by moving him up here, taking this 1-die and getting... I don't like the dodge, so what we're going to do is we're going to move him here. It'll also allow him to act as fodder for the mummy. I'm going to take this 2-die here. We're going to succeed that 2-die there. Alright, break his armor, nice. And that turns these into 1-dies. And I think I'm more likely to beat the ghoul. It was just a push, but I'm okay with that, and we're going to stay. Good turn. See, I mean, that's exactly what I was talking about there. Right. I may start planning the moves out and have an idea of what I'm going to do first. But this move with the flesh golem really just kind of unfolded right at the end. I just think it's really odd that he has zombies and didn't get skeletons. I like skeletons. I think they're really good. Because they provide some extra movement over these zombies. These zombies are just so slow. Yes, they have less armor. But they're still strength 3. They have thick skulls so that even when they do get hit, it takes a lot to get rid of them. Huh. Interesting move. Good move. Don't get me wrong. Fairly going for it. Didn't fairly going for it. Nothing happens. I stay still. That was a fantastic blitz. So I think I might switch tactics with the ball and run it up the middle here. There's some space to do so. Because we walk into the scare, then we dodge out, and we go up. And that'll work. I can use the white to block the mummy, or I can use it to block the white. We're just going to go for the block on the white so that he can't contribute to the mummy. Actually, he'll still contribute to the mummy, but it becomes 2-die. Which does what I needed it to. We're going to stay, though. So that gives a 1-die here. I can enhance that, though. See? I knew my phone would go off. Looks like I have to go down to more furniture soon. Need a new bed for him. Excuse me, what? AI. Don't be silly. We're gonna go here. It's a good spot. I've got coverage on all of the pieces in here. These guys are on the outside and they can still make it through, but with some repositioning, I can deal with this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna blitz this werewolf. We're gonna blitz this zombie with the werewolf. Get the POW. Knock him down. Beautiful. We're gonna come here to provide coverage on the white. We're gonna do this, which I didn't think was gonna work. Provide a 2-die against this mummy. We're just gonna send the mummy down. Now comes the riskier plays. I say riskier because they haven't really been too risky yet. We're gonna follow. It's a 2-die, but then I don't get hit the white again. Or the ghoul again. So we're going to hit the ghoul again. Another push. Okay. We're going to follow this one, though. And we're going to 2-die. And succeed. I haven't had to use a reroll yet. That's weird. I'm used to having to use all my rerolls already. Especially against that elf team. If you watched me play Scythe, you'll know that I had to roll so much. Oh my god. Oh my god. The double GFI. That was crazy. I was not expecting that, and I certainly wasn't expecting that to be a first move. If I had guessed it in the first place. He's not failing any of these GFIs. What is this? He hasn't broken any armor yet. Yep, you could actually blitz the ghoul there. I suggest you get your mummy up first. And your white. Dude, you're bound to fail a GFI at some point. You're supposed to, at least. Are you going to foul him? It seems like that might be the case, actually. Damn. Got the POW. I'm not happy with him being next to the mummy. This ball might not get picked up again for the rest of the half with the rain. Smart putting extra coverage on the ball. I can only get rid of one of them. Do it. You're gonna fail sometime. Oh my god, they're not gonna fail. I'd have loved it if he went for the ball, failed it. Well, he failed the first dodge and then got the second one. He'll re-roll it. Yep. He's down to 1 left and a half. Oh, and Snake Eyes! That's a gutter. Well, we're going to make this more difficult for you to do things now. So, we're going to move this zombie over here. Why all the way over here? Because of Frenzy. We want to be able to hit him twice if we have to. We didn't need to. Goodbye. But we like the ability to be able to actually hit twice. Or once again, get a 3-die. Or 2 die. It's just a push. We're going to push down. Actually, I want to push over here. So we'll work with that. So now this is... These zombies cannot actually get... None of these guys can get a 1 die. Or, yeah, they're all currently 2 die against. We're going to use a white to beat up the white. We're going to move this zombie down here. We're going to be silly. We're going to do this. Pushes only. That's okay. We're going to stay. And we're going to move him down. So now the only person that's not covered is this zombie here, but he can't get far enough to really be an issue. He is getting a lot of pushes. Wow. These dice are going to suck to look at for him. That will, however, block him, so if this isn't... I mean, this would still only be a 2 die against. But whatever. Yeah. That's a 2 die against. Oh, you hit up there. That was a 2 die 4. That was actually a smart move. You should stay. And you did. Good. Smart. Because that will give this a 1 die block. Mummy has to get a 6 to pick up the ball. Even without the rain, I believe. Oh no. No, no, no. I miscalculated that distance. Oh no. This could be bad. Ghouls are very susceptible to death and injury. Especially with a mighty blow hit. Oh no. Oh. Just a stun. This guy can't, and it only has 1 square he can dodge to. That's not a terrible tackle zone. Yeah, try it. It's a 5+ because it's a 4+ with the rain, and he takes a negative penalty because he's standing in. It's in the opponent's tackle zone, so it takes a penalty there. This will be a 2 die against that zombie. Clueless the Jester, the Kislev guy, is KO'd. It's okay, I'm still up a player. And one of his KO'd is a white, so that's actually really good for me. I have a reserve in case one of mine doesn't come back. He has a reserve in... Oh, he failed to pick up. He succeeded the second time. And he's going to run for it. This is going to be a problem. He could hypothetically make it next turn. This is problematic. That ghoul's stunned. I don't have a way of using it. This white could, but he's blocked, and he's slower than the... I need to get this werewolf moving down. This is my only hope. Alright. So he used all the time he had, so we're going to block this zombie again. We're going to take the 2 die here, just a push. Push him there, but we're going to stay. So we can get this 2-die here, which again is just a push. But we can push him to continue to have him be stuck in the zone of pain. Zombie's going to come up here. Knock the white down some more. We will follow. We want to leave him marked. Without dodge, I don't like that try. So we can only go here. So best we can do is here. Right now. I haven't been using my rerolls. So we'll make some risky plays. They worked out. He has the space to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to blitz him. We're going to get the POW. We are going to stay. And we're going to move down to provide an assist on the Flesh Golem. I'm not needing these rerolls. I'm getting really good dice. Oh! That mummy's not going to be a factor for a bit. And I believe this werewolf can actually catch him wherever now. Unless he makes the double going forwards, but he has no rerolls. Yeah. That's the thing. The werewolf with its 8 movement is nice because it can catch this guy. Always, basically. Especially since I basically gave him a movement of 10 last turn. I risked it, but I risked it for the biscuit, and I fucking got the victory there. I paid off. What is he gonna do? I'm actually extremely curious what he plans on doing here. Like, his mummy could hypothetically hit my werewolf, but it's double going for it. That's a single going for it, but it would give him a 2-die against, or a 2-die 4. Still a 2-die 4. Actually, that might be a 3-die 4. No. He's just gonna move. Okay. Now make a dumb play with one of your other guys to not let you move Dirt Feeder here. So TMNT can come down and provide the assist. Is das Rudiger? Rudiger. I don't know. It's fucking Czech. I assume it's Czech. Came from Johnny's team, the Chaos Dwarves. For Season 4 YouTube League. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Is das Rudiger can catch you unless you make the double GFI now, right now. He does and it works. Okay. The bold win. He gets his knocked out zombie back. I don't get mine, but I had a spare. So my team's full up. My team's still good as if nothing ever happened. He is, however, missing a white and instead has an extra zombie in the game. Which is not what you want. So that's his first score with this team. The Dirt Feeder got the touchdown. It's only at 3. TMNT is also at 3. on, he's gonna receive in the half. Shit. I think he's starting to understand my wide guard idea. You make a curtain. Let's see a touchback, please. We're gonna move you up. That's the only change we're making. It's a good change. He probably won't because change too much because that's the kind of defense I was already in. Only thing I did was I changed around where a zombie was. Oh no, he did move a mummy in. That's smart. Hey, he's learning. Correct, though I can still get 2 dice on him. Without a lot of effort either, really. A zombie here and a zombie here. Yeah, that zombie... Okay, there we go. That's a spot. Okay, can still get 2 die. I think. Yeah, it's gonna change things slightly. I can get a 2 die for sure against 1. Interesting defense. Alright, so. Which one of you's got some star player points? You do. You're going to be the one we're going to do this with. So we tried to prevent this from happening, but I can still get the nice 2 die here. Without moving a player that's unassigned anywhere else to anything, this can't work now against this guy. He's injured, oh my, okay, that's actually not a huge deal. Broken neck, loses an agility. He does not regenerate because we saw the animation. That's going to suck for him in the second half. To be down a mummy? Ugh. Alright. I'm going to move my ghoul last to pick up the ball because that's a risky play. The question is, what do I want to do next? What's your range? Could you come up here and smack with the going for it? You could, yes. You could smack here without going for it. He's got blocked, though. Should have put him here. I think if I hit him like this, though, I can... No, I will push him back. So this was slightly incorrect. We're going to do it, though. Turns out to not matter. We get our 2 die. While still not doing anything terrible. We'll take it last. Is the last block, I should say, not the last play. Pays off! Just a stun, but that's... I'm brutalizing these mummies. Fails the pickup. I finally have to use a reroll. Gets a 6 and succeeds. We're just going to move him over here into the middle for now. Because even though it's actually a strong point, it allows me the mobility of moving to either side. And the movement of the werewolf really makes this... it makes the path play possible, but with the pouring rain, I don't want to risk it unless I have to. Oh, double skulls and he has no reroll. That is a down ghoul. I like the fact that he got more SPP. We're gonna follow. I'd have liked that to not be a push. But it is what it is. I'd have liked that to not be both down and a push. But it is what it is. The saying, no use crying over spilled milk? Yeah, that kind of feels what it's like over here. We're gonna do this block here. Hey, this one worked. We're gonna follow. Realistically, anybody that hits him is going to get a 2-die. I don't want to use the werewolf. I want to potentially use the werewolf on somebody else. I think we're going to use the zombie. We are going to hit him this way, but we are not going to follow. Because I think we can, yeah, we can get around like that. I want to make these ghouls hard to catch up to that my ghoul. Oh yeah, I could work like that too. Duh. So now comes the risky part, because this is just a 1-die. I have a reroll. It doesn't knock him down, but I do get to keep moving him. I could be super risky, stupid, daring, and do a dodge, but I'm not going to. We're going to do this. To no effect! I'm not going to bother doing a greed reroll. I could, but I don't want to risk getting a skull. If it were a 2-die, I'd probably be more likely to. But I don't like making those 2-dies. Or the 1-die rerolls like that. Yes, try it. Can't reroll it. A, because you don't have rerolls. B, because dodge was used. And dodge is required. Shit. Alright. I have to figure out how I'm going to do this, because I did make a bit of a mistake. I can fix this mistake. Not like that, I can't. It's... not what I needed to happen. Actually, that works out. All I need is a push. Gorgeous. Or I could have just done the real nice and simple one going for it. We're gonna make a few not so likely to fail rolls. And then we'll go for that. Because it's a die roll either way. It just kind of becomes a trick of which one do I feel like attempting. So let's go here first and let's evaluate our chances. I can make a pass play. That's a 3+ and a 4+. That's a terrible idea. No. So we're just gonna walk it in. So there we go. His white's gonna come back, so he's still got 11 players on the pitch, but he's down a mummy. Alright, so setting up a defense. This is also slightly off. It's supposed to be more centered like that. It's supposed to be less centered like that. Normally I'll do werewolf, werewolf, ghoul, ghoul. Yeah, that mummy's gonna have a hard time being the only mighty blow person. Get some punching opportunity, but that's really it. He can't get a one-turn touchdown. The Undead team, as it is currently not possible to do so. In fact, I don't think it's at all possible for them. You need to get a blitz to have a chance at it. So we'll see. No need to make things complicated with the kick. You just kick it straight to the middle. You don't want it going off the field. That is his player again. I know because it wasn't a name I recognized. And all of my guys, except for one, is somebody I recognize. Who's the fucking new guy? Dero Rudy. He's the guy I killed last game. This is also wrong. Man, really making good use of that strength. One die. You need to knock this flesh golem down before it can begin my 2 die. Actually, that was a 2 die against. Now it's still 1 die. Well. Gustav Bone Collector. Well, that was that drive. The mummies take forever. I love it. Halftime! He does not come back. He is short a player. I am not. He takes a bit to get over. Surprised the werewolf isn't the first one out given his speed. So we are going to correct this mistake of having people I only know in this game. So the logic behind keeping the werewolf and the ghoul behind is A, it gives them an extra layer of they have to get through this somehow. I'm also going to do this actually. As well as it requires, it gives the slower movement zombies the better ability to move up. We're going to keep the same layout. More or less. The one thing I changed was dispositional. Really. And it's the same logic over here on the sides with the zombies opposed to the white. I like having the ability to have these slower people up front. So I do actually have a man on the field advantage. A man. Not much. Just one. But that can be enough. Since we haven't said anything yet, I'm going to be a good guy. We're going to kick the ball. Oh no. Pitch invasion. Worse for him than it was for me. I only have 1 guy down. He lost 3. One of his whites. I mean, I lost my white. One of my whites. My experienced white. He lost his loner that he spent a shitload of money on. Although, to be fair, the Undead team really doesn't need to spend much more money at this point. He's only an Agi 1 anyway, so it's not going to be a huge deal. No. I love doing that. Hey, I'm going to hit you away. No. It's the opposite of fend. It's no, you don't get to push me. Meanwhile, fend is, no, you don't get to follow me. So one silly technique I know. It's silly and terrible, and it probably realistically only work on the werewolf. When you go up against elves, he's either going to reroll or that's going to be in his drive. He's going to take it. Okay. Okay. On a werewolf, give it tackle shadowing. It's got a higher movement than most elves, so it's more likely to succeed the shadowing check. And now, it's so silly. I love it. Okay. What do we feel like doing? Slow movers first. Oh shit, I didn't even notice his ghoul back here got hit too. Fuck. That really sucks for him. He has 4 dudes going down from that one damn pitch invasion. Romkey, that's why we keep telling you do pitch invasions. So that makes this a 1 die. You wanna know how we can make it not a 1 die? Claws. Because that would actually give him an additional bonus, potentially. Do I want to claw a zombie? I'd rather go for the whites, but the whites are scarier. But at the same time, I also don't want to... we'll do this. I like this option. Jesus. Doesn't break his armor. But allows me to do Mummy Hawk down. It's also going to start allowing my whites and my ghoul to make it downfield. Or my white and my ghoul until this guy decides to stop being stunned. I was really hoping I'd injure that mummy too. Oh god. Failed going for it. No, you're supposed to fail that. He hasn't failed at going for it on his mummy. He's failed 1, I think, total. Which is crazy given how many he's tried. He did burn his blitz though, which is nice. Means that everybody that's not in base to base is safe. This white really can't actually get much done here. It's against him. Every way the die crumbles. I'm surprised to see my first level was a ghoul actually though. Like these guys didn't get any other SPP to level them up. Like Sadako I figured would. So he fails to pick up the ball. Ends his turn. Acceptable. Jesus. follow. Goodbye. You're out of the game. That's a movement down. That's a... I would probably fire that white. He's basically just he concedes. That's not fun. You know, when they concede. I'd have liked to have played it out. Pfft. Reroll. No. I got a 6. That's a new werewolf. So TMNT got MVP as well. So that's awesome. And did you say? Okay. And he actually gained a level. How did Steve Dr. Acula? Oh no, he's at 5. That's 6. The font here is a little silly sometimes. He did actually he had better on the positive side when it came to his D6s. He failed 2 GFIs. It's an 84. That's that's about average. His block dice were, I mean, they were acceptable. The trick is he just wasn't making a lot of blocks because I kept pinning him down or making it to where he could only get 2 dice. I had actually that's more even than I thought it would be. The pushes were runaway, but so that's gonna be the second game for this team. That coach got a concede. Boo. This game, I've reached out to DF to see when we're going to play it. I haven't heard back from him yet. So, let the dead live again. Only level we got was TMNT. So close to have been so great. We're going to grab block. Block, I think, is essential for anybody who wants carrying the ball. Dodge block is just, they only go down on POWs, unless somebody is tackled. And then it's time to pick a new mummy. Or not a new mummy. A new werewolf. Actually, that's more than I needed. Wow. So last time I picked a Chaos Dwarf Bull Centaur. What am I going to pick this time? Unfortunately, not a good selection of people have died. I'm going to be a little silly. Player hasn't died yet. Probably won't die, but is going to be fired. Make no mistake. Okay, hang on. What head do I use? We're going to make them match. Damn it. Where the fuck is he? Está Rudiger. Okay, so he has that. He has the eye patch. Okay. Player hasn't actually died yet. Probably won't die, but is getting fired as soon as I get the money for a new white. Ronda Robbery is one of the 2 people in the league. Or actually, no. Ronda Robbery does not have a kill. But my white has suffered both an armor down and a niggle at this point. One of the way I could handle one on its own. Either one on its own would have been fine. But to have both is a firing. And the sad part about that is that's a tackle mighty blow white. So Ronda Robbery, you will live on as a werewolf in the Cabal Vision official league. So that's it for this game, guys. I wish we could have provided a full second half. I'm not gonna necessarily say I blame the coach. But at the same time, this is Blood Bowl. That's happened. Bad shit happens, you know. It's part of the game. So, I will see you guys next time.